Hi guys, first thing I want to say is I have really bad lighting right now and I don't feel like fixing it, so we're just gonna deal with it and get started. So last week we talked about what it means to choose Jesus. This week we talked about what we need to overcome to be able to put Jesus first. So we don't all think of ourselves as rich. There are people with more money and such, but we got a sense of security when we have everything that we need. Instead of looking for God to find worth, we look at our stuff to find worth. Matthew chapter 9 verses 20 and 21 say, "I've obeyed all these commandments," the young man replied. "What else must I do?" Jesus told him, "If you want to be perfect, go and sell all your possessions and give the money to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. Then come follow me." The verse below it, verse 22 says, "But when the young man heard this, he went away sad, for he had many possessions." So he was sad. Even though Jesus told him, if you give all your possessions away and give the money to the poor that you get out of your possessions, then you will have treasure in heaven. But the reason the man is sad is because he's valuing other things over Jesus, when in reality he needs to put Jesus first. So we need to get rid of everything that we value more than Jesus, let go of what takes our focus off of him, and then follow him. So real joy comes from following Jesus and allowing him to work through us. We have to overcome desires that cause us to focus on our stuff instead of on Jesus. It's not about us, it's about him. The man was sad because Jesus asked him to get rid of his things. But why would you be sad when once you got rid of those things, you would have so much more joy from Jesus? Are you willing to say yes to what Jesus is asking us to do? Life is filled with tough choices, but choose today to follow Jesus. This week's challenge is to answer or post on social media the question, what has been the biggest choice you have ever made in your life? I'm not really sure how to answer this because, there's a lot of things that I can think of. So I'll give you one of my biggest choices that I've ever made. Probably letting go of fear, because the only things, we should be afraid of are, I guess you say disobeying God, Yeah, I have other fears that tend to distract me, So I guess letting go of them is one of the biggest choices I've made. So yeah, what's the biggest choice you've made? Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully this message affected you and brought you something good today. Yeah, thanks for joining, and you can go check out our other videos that we've posted and join us next week on Zoom, or if you miss it, you can always watch the recap videos like this one. Anyway, thanks. Bye.